I gotta make a move, I gotta do this now. If they don't know your dreams, then they can't shoot them down.
And we are live on the Do Something Amazing show on kpcradio.com. I am your host, Ayo. This is my last show here, and it is my honor, it is my privilege to have my favorite guest. Of course, I'm being biased, but she is a wonderful, amazing woman, an activist in her community, my blood, my sister, Carla Orendorff. How you doing, Carla?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me. You know, I've been begging for a while now to get on this show and start tearing it up.
You're official now on the Do Something Amazing show. And why I bring you to the Do Something Amazing show, not because you're my blood, but because you went on a very interesting trip. And you went on a trip with the Freedom Riders, the original Freedom Riders. Now, for the people that don't know who the Freedom Riders were, can you please explain who they were?
50 years ago, this year, a group of amazing students, black and white, from all over the country decided to take it upon themselves to challenge the law of segregation in the South. And so what they did was they organized in Washington, D.C., and in Nashville, and they organized these student freedom rides where they got on Greyhound buses and Trailway buses. And black and white, they sat on the bus to challenge the segregation. And segregation wasn't on the books at the time, but people still upheld them in different cities. So they went kind of into the belly of the beast to challenge the racism and bigotry in the South, just by putting their own bodies on the line, knowing that what they were doing was going to cause a ruckus, was going to get people to pay attention.
We got to be knowledgeable of where we come from and look at the stories like the Freedom Riders to see, not what they would die for, but what they would live for. And they live for a different world.
What can we do with our creativity and our skills? And I think a lot of times, it's really easy to criticize our government and say, our government isn't doing enough for us, or we relinquish that control. We assume that other people are making decisions for us, but it really comes down to yourself and how you're going to change your own life and the world around you. And so I think instead of thinking about government with a capital G, think about how to govern yourself.
And I mean, as far as like pop culture and all that, I feel like the youth, we're brainwashed. I mean, you see the same things. As far as like, I can speak on hip hop. A lot of the stuff that's portrayed in hip hop, we hear the same stuff about glamorizing money, glamorizing fame, talking about women in a disgusting manner, and we see it every day. We hear it on the radio, we see it on TV, and it's nothing different. And I think as the youth, we got to stand up to things like this. If you don't
are dying to know what young people think is cool. They're like, they have jeans and soda, but we have ideas and we have our creativity, and they can't hold a candle to that. And it's up to us to kind of lead the way, and we are. I think that young people are already doing amazing work. They already have the answers. You just need someone to guide that. We already have all the tools that we need to start a revolution.
Our dreams ain't enough. We gotta take our passions into actions. Dreaming is cool, but one day we really have to wake up and actually be like, all right, let's get a plan together. Let's do something. Plan A don't work, plan B.
We just have to believe in that. We just have to come together and say, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get together and make a difference. That's all that it takes. That's the secret behind it all, and that's the only thing that's ever driven, entire movements is just this faith, this absolute unwavering belief in something different. And that's us, that's our story as well. And as young people, going back to that history, knowing that people fought for you, died for you, loved you, even though they didn't know you, nobody can take that away from you. Once you know that and understand that you are part of a continuum, and that continuum doesn't stop with you, it goes beyond you.
I feel you. And this is the wrap-up of the Do Something Amazing show. It was a pleasure to have my blood, my sister, Carla Orendorff. I look up to you. Thank you so much for coming on Do Something Amazing show. Maybe I'll come back like in 10 years. Maybe I'll come back next week. But like I said, to all my youth, the revolution is coming. We are here. We got a voice, and we about to start some trouble. I'm your host, Ayo. Y'all have a blessed day, LA. Peace and love.